Guys, I am headed to my class. I affectionately call it the old geezers class. But you see all this sun? Let me turn you around. So this is what we're looking like on Saturday. The monsoon is apparently coming tomorrow. Actually, it's a tropical storm. Supposedly it's coming tomorrow. I have personally been praying that it would just slow down and it would die down. But we went pandemic grocery shopping. No, not pandemic, but we went and got some things just in case. But I'm really hoping that it's just going to be a really lot of rain and not something that brings a lot of destruction and damage. So we don't do this in California. It's been something like 80 plus years since we even had a tropical storm watch. So pray for us and pray for this thing to slow down. Okay, bye. All right, guys, these are the Leggy Froggies keychains. You can see where I ran out of the green yarn. I used it all up. I made 5. I had already made 3 others. I gave away 2 of them. But here you go. Leggy Froggies on deck. Hey everybody, it's Kim the Crafty Nomad, and hold on one second. Okay, I am back. The crafty week has begun. As you know, I have already talked about how we were in the middle of a tropical storm, or we were expecting, in that first clip, we were expecting the tropical storm. Hillary did arrive. Our prayers were answered, and she was weak by the time she got here. She wasn't even a full-on tropical storm. She had the levels of wind had dropped down, but we did get a ton of rain. So I think they say we got a year's worth of rain. Hold on one second. All right, I realized that I did not have on my mic. It's Tuesday morning, guys. I'm on my way to work. Got to drop my boy off for school first, and then I'll be headed to work. But because of Hillary, we didn't go anywhere for 2 days. We did not go anywhere on Sunday because that was the day that we were expecting Hillary to come through. And when we woke up on Sunday morning, and I live on the west side of Los Angeles, so fairly close to the ocean. I cannot walk. I can't walk because I'm not that close. But, you know, we woke up and we had rain. Not really heavy rain, but we had rain. And it was on and off all day. And then just when they said it was going to start pushing into the area for real during the evening, it did start. And really somewhere around midnight is when the heaviest one started. And they continued all the way to the next morning. So, so far, like I didn't watch any news since early yesterday, but we didn't have any fatalities here as of yesterday morning, which was fantastic. We definitely had issues with flooding. People had to get rescued because people just do what they want to do, even though they begged us, practically begged people not to be on the streets. But people had to do it. People have to go into the ocean. Surfers went surfing. I guess it's great surf. I don't know. Or an opportunity to see a very empty beach. I have no idea. I am not inclined that way. I don't walk into the danger zone. I kind of run away from the. My natural bent is to get away from danger, not go toward it. So I was in the house, and therefore I got a lot of work done. Now on Perfect Welcome, we got a lot of work done on that. I got in one day, I got a full repeat done. So I really haven't worked on it anymore. I didn't work on it yesterday. I'm probably going to work on it tonight just to get maybe I hope the first 5 or 6 rows of the next repeat in there. And let's see if that works out. But I just started making lots of things. And let me show you real quick what I was able to finish over the last couple of days. So at the end of hold on one more time. So at the end of the last vlog, I was halfway done with this guy. So I did finish this Leggy Froggy. Now I have to tell you that the other 2 that I had made, I went to one of my friend's house. She had invited us over on Saturday. I think I may have mentioned that in an earlier clip. And I went over there, and she always, her son is, he loves little plushy things. He's 7 years old. So I brought the two smaller Leggy Froggies with me and gave it to him, and he never let them go. He like had them the entire time I was there. He was holding them. So they were a hit. So I'm very happy about that. So I did finish this Leggy Froggy. This was done with two yarns held together. The Hirschner's worsted 8 and then some big twist value held double. And there is that Leggy Froggy. Now when I gave him the Leggy Froggies, I had the arms tied up like this, but he untied them. So I guess that's the way he preferred it. So then the other thing I was almost finished with was the strawberry cow, and I'm very happy to say, ooh, she got stuff stuck on her, that she is now finished. She even has her little bag. She's got her strawberry horn. I love the color combination. I really like the pink and the red. I was more drawn to it than the white and the pink. I really, really like. I still might make a white and pink one, but I like how she came out. Now, in the pattern, she has, and I'll list all the patterns below because I'm just trying to do this real fast, and I don't know none of the pattern names right now. But and believe it or not, I made a whole lot of stuff over the last couple of days. There's a heart patch that I just could not get right from the pattern. So I'm really going to try and find another easy small heart and put that on there eventually. But this is the strawberry cow. The thing I did different, I used bigger eyes. She used smaller eyes and then a circle of felt. I used the bigger eyes, and there they are. They're actually brown eyes. I don't know if you can see them, but they're very cool. And that's the strawberry cow. So she's finished. Then, as I said, I went over to my friend's house to hang out with. She and I worked together, and then there was a few of our colleagues who we no longer work with. She invited us all over, and we just had a good time at her place. Well, I really wanted to bring some crochet with me, so I brought the materials to make. I think this is the All from Jade pattern, little turtle. I just wanted to try this pattern out. A lot of people make it. I lean a little bit more toward the other pattern for sea turtle, but here this one is. I made this with the I had still had so much yarn left over from the cow that I really wanted to keep working with that yarn. So this is the same pink and the same green that I use. This one has green eyes, and so I got that one done. I think it's all from Jade. That is where this comes from, I think. If not, I'll correct it. Then I went on. I still had some left, and I had another ball of the Himalaya Dolphin Baby, I believe, in like, I don't even know what color this is. I still had the red left, so I made another one. Now, this one, my intention is to make it a mushroom. I just haven't put the spots on it yet. Now, this pattern, I'm going to have to make it a few times before I actually get it right. So far, this one is better than the first one. At first, I was like, I don't think I'm going to like this pattern. But when I did the second one, I was like, okay, this one is better. So I think I'm just going to have to practice. This is a completely no-sew pattern. Everything is crocheted in, and it's great if you can get the placement right. So I just have a hard time placing my head sometimes. Even though she tells you exactly where, you need to do a couple little tricks. So that's that one. Okay. So then what was next? I moved on, and I still had a bunch of that green left that I made the previous Leggy Froggies with. And so I decided to try and use up that yarn. So I made one Leggy Froggy. I made two Leggy Froggies. This is Leggy Froggy number 3. Um, Leggy Froggy number 4. And finally, Leggy Froggy number 5. And you can see that I ran out of the green yarn, so I just substituted with another green, and he's just fine. So That is, and I made them into keychains. So I did 5 Leggy Froggies. Then I was like, okay, I was watching, I can't remember who. I will look it up. Um, not, I don't know. I'll look her up. And she was making these, and I just had to give it a try. She was making these mushroom um poppets, I guess you would call it. And I think I'm trying to find the first one I made. I think I made this one first. And there you go. This is Sammy the Spore. And he is a puppet. Woo, look at that. There he pops his top right on off. So I made one. This was with a eye hook. Then I decided I would make another one with a hook. And that's the next one. This yarn is the big twist blanket yarn. Before they came out with the plush, they had this one, and they had it in this red, so I had that. Plus this is blanket yarn, I think it's the tie-dye, and there you go with that one. And then I was like, oh, I want to make some more of these, work up so quick. And again, I'll have all the pattern names for you guys down below, because I don't have time to be figuring that out before I record it. These are both blanket yarns, and I used a bigger hook. I think I used a J hook on this one, so you can see like the difference in the sizes. And this guy got the colorful eyes, which I really like on here, and he also is a puppet. So yeah, these are fun. They work up real quick, really fun to make. And then I wanted to make some more poppets, more mushrooms with different color tops. So I went looking for more yarn, blanket yarn scraps, and that's when I found this one, this color. But then while I was looking for it, I found this color. Now this is, do I have it over here? Let me see if I have it. Okay, this is some Yarn Bee Cozy Occasion in the colorway Mustard. I don't know if Hobby Lobby still makes this, but I remember when I first got enamored with blanket yarn, I bought this at Hobby Lobby. And I found the full skein of this, and I was like, perfect color for what? Chicken nuggets. Okay, so I have a 3-piece nugget right now. I have this one. I have this guy. And I think this is Not So Jaded Co. I think. I don't know. And this guy. Okay, so I made 3. I'm getting at least 1 more out of this, probably 2 more out of this. So I have a 5-piece nugget when I'm all said and done. And so what I did, this yarn is rough, guys. They know how to make blanket yarn way more deal withable, you know, nowadays. And so this was one of the earlier versions. It's hard to work with this one. And so I remember that on another one of my patterns, it was easier to work with this. The pattern called for you to work in a back loop only for the entire pattern for the most part. And I noticed that it wasn't as hard on my wrist to do it like that. So these two guys were made traditionally, and I just made one face the other. This one I did back loop only just to give my wrists a little bit of a rest. And I don't know, I crocheted a lot, so I really can't tell if I'm fatigued from just crocheting a lot or if it's still bothering me. But anyway, what happens is it just makes it a lot poofier and bigger. Same exact pattern, came out fatter and bigger. So I think that is everything that I made over the last 2 days. I will see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Hey everybody, it's Kim the Crafty Nomad, and I am going to end out this weekly vlog with this final clip. So I'm going to show you some things I finished. I'll show you where we got to on perfect welcome. And yeah, and I think that's gonna be it for this final clip. Oh, and I did get a little bit of a fabric haul, and I will share that with you as well. Okay, so um what should we start with? Okay, so when we ended the vlog last week, I had made no, not ended the vlog. In the earlier clip, I believe, of this vlog, I had 3 nuggets. This is all of my Hillary making. I made 3 nuggets. Well, now I have a 4-piece nugget. So now I have that. This was made with that Hobby Lobby blanket style yarn. And then I still had some left, and the same designer, who I will link down below because right now I can't remember. It's kind of late. I went to yoga tonight. I went to a yoga class for it's another one of those aging well classes that I talked about before, but it was called Gentle Yoga at the Y, and I had a really good time doing it. It was my first time doing yoga, and I'm definitely going back. But anyway, so it's late and I'm trying to get it done so I can get this uploaded for you guys, because I will tell you why at the end. Okay, so it was the Hobby Lobby yarn. I had 4 nuggets out of it. Then I still had some left, and the same designer actually has a free pattern on Instagram for a mini version of this um, chicken nugget. So I made it in this same yarn because I still had some left. And at this point, I still have this much left, and I can probably make one more nugget out of that, one more small one. So just so you can have a reference, that's the difference in size. This one is free on Instagram. So I did that. Then I was like, well, I kind of want the nugget, the small set of nuggets. I wanted them to be smaller. And I could tell by the picture, I think, that she had used some Bernat velvet. So I went out and got this one. And it's a mustardy color, but it's called something like moss, which makes you think it's green. But I went out and got that, and I made another 4-piece nugget, except this time I made it from her free pattern on Instagram. And so I have a 4-piece nugget, and these are super small, and I really like how they came out. And I have a whole packaging idea, which I'm sure I got from somebody else, but I'll show you when I actually package these up. So that's one of my nuggets. Next nugget. Third nugget, and a 4th nugget. So my plan, what I want to do, as I keep saying, I'm just market prepping until I figure out what market I'm going to do. Hoping that Vicky and I can do the same one if she has time. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go out there on my own. But anyway, I hope she has time. But anyway, I'm thinking of 4-piece nuggets. I found some French fry boxes on Amazon, and I'm going to put 4 in there and sell them as a set. And I want to make 4. I want to have 4 sets of these for the craft fair, and this is plenty to make. So I need to make 12 more out of this. Okay, there you go. And then I probably will try to get one more nugget out of this, and then just put these together as a pair and sell those. So maybe next time you'll see that. So that was the nuggets. I also made one more Leggy Froggy in the colorway, in this pink colorway. This is some big twists, like soft. And he's got blue eyes. And I haven't put the keychain on him, but it will be a keychain. And then I think the final little amigurumi, this is a pattern for a mini elephant. It is a low sew pattern, and it's from a designer called, I think it's called Emmy Toys. It's not Blue Rabbit Toys, right? I did buy some patterns from Blue Rabbit Toys, but this is from Emmy Toys. And I will link all of this down below. But look at this little mini low sew It's so cute. This is a paid for pattern. I will link it down below. But it, it came out cute. I think I'll get better at this as I make more of these. There's eye shaping that I didn't get quite right, but it's still super, super cute. And literally, this is small enough to where I could make it a keychain, right? So that is that. I actually just finished this right now because I really wanted to make this video and have this be a part of it. Okay, so there's that. Those are all the things that I have finished. So this video, I think I had something like 15 finished objects that I shared earlier, and now I just added 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 finished objects. I think this is the most finished objects that I have had. Now, a lot of them are small, but and they were easy to make and quick to make, but 23 is not too shabby. Okay, so and I got some good progress on my perfect welcome blanket. So let me show you perfect welcome without ruining perfect welcome. Okay, so let me remind you of perfect welcome, what it's going to look like in the end. It's Ivy Cottage. I just passed it. Okay, so there is perfect welcome. As you know, this is just one of 3 of these that I plan to make. I did place my pineapple progress keeper so you guys could see this is where I was the last time you saw it, and now this is all that I've done. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of the um of the pineapples. And this is how much of the yarn I have left. It's a big twist, more than a pound in the colorway light gray. It is a worsted weight. And this is just really zipping along. Now, because of Hillary, the tropical storm, I didn't go anywhere on Sunday. So I literally just worked on this all day and did the whole repeat on Sunday. So I'm doing basically, you do the whole first 20 rows and then you repeat rows 5 through 20 5 additional times. So at this point, I've done it 2 additional times. I have 3 more to go, and that is perfect welcome. I'm trying not to ruin it, guys, but there it is, folded in half. So, um, yeah, there's perfect welcome. It's coming along. Like I keep saying, this yarn is a dream. It's wonderful. It's so drapey. And yeah, so let me move my stitch marker, my progress keeper. Where is it? So I'm gonna move it from here. See, I use a pineapple because it's pineapple. I'm gonna move it and try not to ruin my project in the process. Okay. And I'm just going to now hook it onto here. So now that's where it's going to be, and you will be able to see my progress. So those are all the projects for now. So let me give you just a general update of what's going on. By the time you guys see this, well, let me stop. Let me show you my fabric. So I had shown you a couple of prints from this same line. This is the Shea Anthony line of premium cotton fabric from Joann's. Angela Angela Young from Angie's Treasures is the one who told me about this fabric. Hey, Angie. And so, yeah, I'm blaming her. And that's exactly what it means to throw somebody under the bus. You blame them for everything that you did. So that's what I'm doing. And there were, I think, 6 different prints of this, and I wish I had known about it earlier because one of the prints that I really, really wanted is completely sold out. I can't even find like somebody selling it at a high price on Etsy. But so this is the next print that I got. Let me see, can you see that? It's like the backs of the heads of little African American girls with their hair all beautifully done. And I just think that it's so cool because some of these hairstyles I remember wearing when I was a little kid. Look at the Afro puff. And yeah, definitely the 2 ponytails, the 3 ponytails. I love this one. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And so I think I got like 2 yards of that one. And then these were the prints that kind of went along with it. I'll probably use these as linings. But this is also a part of the Shay Anthony line at Joann's. I hope they do another collaboration because she's amazing. And then this final one is it's just got all these words like passion, love, joy, melanin, black love. Uh, I just love it. So that's this print. The one that I did not get, so bummed, is a print with women with hair wraps on. And I did not get it. And I even wanted Refuge actually was selling bundles last week, and I missed out because she had a couple of bags already made with that print. And oh well, I'm not gonna have that anyway. So that's that. Just wanted to share that with you real quick, and then before I sign off, I'll let you know that by the time you see this, I will be in Chicago. I am going because my mom has had a really rough week health wise, and which made it rough on me and my sister this week, specifically my sister because she's there and I'm not. So I'm going to just see about my mother. So by the time you see this, I'll be in Chicago. I plan to take yarn with me, so I will. If you know, right now as I'm speaking, my mother is improving, and so when you see this, send up some prayers that she will continue to do so. Um, but I'm, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do, or how much I'm going to be able to vlog my crochet over the next week or so. I will probably be in Chicago for the entirety of next week. Hopefully, my hope is that I will stay long enough to get my mother back home. I really don't know how that's gonna go, but pray that she can go home, guys. Pray that she can go home. We want her to go home. We don't want her to have to go to a facility or anything like that. And right now, it's looking like she, as far as I'm concerned, if she remains on the trajectory she's on, she should be able to go home. So pray for us, pray for me. It's been challenging to say the least. But anyway, that's it. That's all. I wanted to get this out before I left. So I am ending the vlog on a Thursday night so that I can upload it for you guys and or for myself. I do this really for me, and I'm glad that you guys are on the journey with me. But I definitely want to get the video uploaded before I go because my mother has awful Wi-Fi, okay? And it takes 2 hours to upload a video that'll take me a few minutes here. So I'm gonna try to get this done, edit it, and upload it, and scheduled. You might not see this until, like I said, by the time you see it, I'll be in Chicago. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate your support. And I will see you in the next video. If you like what you see and you want more of it, please hit that like button, subscribe, and notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. In the meantime, until we meet again, let's keep it crafty. Keep it crafty. Bye.